Hi everybody. You'll have to bear with me. I have never done a live before, so I just thought I'm here anyway. Why not give it a try? So hopefully, oh, there it is. I'm probably not going to be very good at keeping up with comments, but I'll do my best. I guess I should say what yarn I'm using here. Let's see. It's a Where's the bag? Where's the bag? I've got Big Twist Vortex, which is fairly new as far as I know. And let's see, the color is Rosebush, which I thought was just really, really pretty. And I'm going to be using this in the warp and the weft. But I also was looking through my stash and realized that I had some Karen spice cakes that I'd never used, which is, you have to excuse me, I can't see my own screen, but it's just, I think they're going to look really nice together. So, as usual, I'm just going to mess around and see what happens. So, that's how I roll. I don't plan very well. Even when I try to plan, it doesn't usually work, so now I just kind of wing it. This is my 25-inch shacked flip. This loom was actually gifted to me by an amazingly, wonderfully generous person who I met on a Ravelry group, She had been sharing my videos with her weaving group on Ravelry, and we got to chatting. And one thing led to another, and she gave me this amazing loom, and I'm very grateful for that because these are not cheap. Uh-oh. Can't tell if my feed has stopped or if it's just not connecting to we're good. Okay. This part probably isn't very exciting, but I thought I would just start at the beginning. And see, now you can see all my little mistakes that I make because I can't edit anything out. Mostly joking. All right, one more group here. If you haven't seen the video where I talk about these clips, these are an awesome, awesome tool for weaving because it keeps all your yarns separated so that when you cut them, they're already divided up into hole and slot. So makes it so much faster. Almost finished with this part. Okay, so, oh, I need to get my bottom dowel rod here. It's very interesting because I wove with an Ashford. That's what I had to begin with. So I wove with that for about a year. And then I was given this, which is amazing and wonderful. And I wasn't quite sure what to expect. And there are some differences for sure. I was thinking maybe one of these days I would do a comparison video between the two. Just for anybody who might be considering one or the other. Because the truth is, there are things I like about both of them. And if I was going to buy another one, I'm not sure which way I would go. Because there are things about both of them that I like, and things about both of them that I don't like as much. So, but until I can build my own, I'm just going to have to make do, right? Let's see, that's pretty good. Since I'm going to have fringe on this, I'm just going to tie it on this way. When I'm doing something where either I don't plan on having fringe, or I know I'm going to be, or the yarn is really precious, maybe I don't have a lot, maybe it's really expensive, then I will do the, what is that called, lashing on? I'm not good with terminology, but this isn't precious yarn. And I am going to have fringe, so I'm just going to do it this way. Plus, I like this way better. I know everybody's probably got their favorite way, and I like doing it this way. So I do it this way when I can. Let me see here. Oh, thank you. Oh, hello from New York City. Oh, I lived there for a very short time. Back in the 90s. When I was just out of college. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Thank you. I really loved how that Supernova yarn came out, for sure. And I'm planning on doing another one with it in the warp and the weft. I'm going to be doing a lot of lives this weekend. I stocked up on a bunch of new yarn and pretty excited. I'm going to try to just get through a lot of these. Do a lot of weaving and a lot of recording over the weekend, and then I'll do my editing early next week and start uploading some new videos. ran out and bought all the stock of my Joann's. Yeah, didn't have, I tell you, sometimes I have a really hard time getting a hold of the colorways that I want. And, you know, I realize that no one from Joann's is listening right now, but if I could talk to somebody who makes decisions, I could tell them the number one frustration that I have is that the stuff I want is never in stock. And even when it's brand new, it's not in stock. And the poor employees, you go to the store and sometimes it'll say it's in stock. You go to look at it and the floor is just covered in boxes of product because they're so frazzled and busy that they don't have time to stock the floor. And I mean, you know, the amount of sales that they've missed just from me, one person, is crazy. So when you multiply that by everybody, I feel like, you know, solving that one problem could solve their money problems. But who am I? Not a business person, that's for sure. But I'm really excited about this yarn. I think it's so pretty. My sleeves are getting in the way. This might not work. My screen mirroring app is not working very well. It's back. Hey, lady. You need to go. You need to go. Go on. Go on. Go out. I do have studio cats, and when I'm making something that could someday end up being sold, I do my very best to keep them away because not everybody loves cats. Some people are allergic to cats. And even if you do love cats, that doesn't necessarily mean you want somebody else's cats sniffing your scarf. So all right, we are almost finished with this. I'm grabbing these 4 on the top and 4 on the bottom at a time and wrapping them around. That's what I usually do for worsted-ish weight yarns, which is what this is. All right, second to last bundle. Last one, and then I'm going to go back and tighten them all up. Thanks for being here, everybody. And the same sale in store. Oh, yes. My husband is watching, and when I was saying the things that I wish Joann's would change, it drives me absolutely crazy that, you know, I'll be in the store, I'll have yarn in my hand that I want to buy, but the app says 20% off if you pick up. So essentially, I either have to pay 20% more, which is a lot. 20% is a lot if you're getting multiple things. You either have to pay 20% more, or I end up standing there, putting everything in my cart, and placing an order. So then the poor, overworked employees then have to go and fill the order. And then I have to go. It's just, the whole thing is so dumb. And I don't understand who's making these decisions. And not only that, but I can't tell you how many times I have done just that. Held it in my hand, put it in the cart, ordered it, run, you know, to get a cup of coffee or something and wait for it to be filled. And then they say that it's out of stock. And I'm not blaming the store employees at all. I'm merely pointing out that the system is not working. I don't get it. It's like the people who make those decisions don't ever actually shop anywhere. So I really hope they manage to figure out their money troubles, though, because if they really do go out of business, I don't know what, you know. Some people have alternatives, but I like Joann. That's where I get most of my yarn. I mean, most of my, you know, big box yarn. Michael's is good, but they don't have nearly the selection, at least in my part of the country, that Joann's does. So I don't know. I'm trying to stay positive and not panic. We'll see. Okay, so that's all on there, looking nice. Now I'm gonna grab my, hello, Feral Redhead. I think I recognize I recognize a lot of these names from the channel, which is super fun. Let's do our warp separator here. I'm gonna scoot this down a little bit. Advance it, I should say. ADHD plus menopause does things to the brain, so sometimes I can't think of my own kids' names, much less the name of the parts of a loom. Oh, this is not long enough. So pretty. Hi, Stacy. I guess it is weird to call people by their YouTube handles. I get called Molly a lot, which I completely and totally understand why that would happen. My name is actually Jen, but that's okay. People always ask me where the name came from, and the truth is that when I was when I started the business, I was doing jewelry. Somebody the other day said that jewelry is the gateway craft, and I totally agree. I was doing jewelry, trying to come up with a name, and I was trying all kinds of things. This was in 2009. And even at that time, a lot of the names that I thought up were already taken. Domain names were taken and all that sort of stuff. And I was getting really discouraged. And then one night, I had a dream, and Magpie and Molly popped into my head, and I thought, huh, that's kind of cool. And looked it up, and it was available, and the rest is history. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I'm going to do one more. And then the fun begins. So I have 2 cakes of the Vortex, Big Twist Vortex in Rosebush. My original plan was just to do that in the Warp and the Weft. Easy peasy. And then when I was going through my enormous stash and trying to figure out all the things I'm going to do this weekend, I noticed that this Karen Spice Cakes in this colorway, I don't know how well it's going to come across, but both of these yarns have the same oranges and fuchsias and little pops of blue and some purple. It's crazy. And they aren't even made by the same people. So I thought, because I've had the spice cakes for a while, couldn't decide what to do with it or what to put with it. And what do you know, it just kind of all fell together. So I'm going to just do some random mixing. Oops, I just pulled that apart. That's okay. It'll go back together. All right. I think I'm going to do some of the Vortex first for a while. And I almost always, what do you call it? Oh my goodness. Okay. I almost always do the threading, see, you're seeing, because I'm not edited, you're going to see how often I forget my words. Anyway, I'm leaving 3 widths extra for a few minutes here. We're going to weave a few picks, and then I'll go back and finish that. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. I'm making this the full width of my 25-inch. I'm thinking it'll make a nice kind of a shawl wrap. I don't know if there's a difference in those or if it's just terminology, but whatever. One of those wide scarf, extra wide scarf. I don't know if you can hear my kids in the background. Okay. I'm gonna, oops, got a little knot. No baby, no baby. It's warm here for the first time in ages, and I have the window open, so the kitties want to sit by the window. Which is fine as long as they keep their distance. Hem stitching. That's the word I was looking for. Oh, okay. I do have a short tutorial on how to hem stitch if anybody needs to learn. It looks complicated, but is actually really easy once you learn how to do it.
Yeah. The fact that, like, dude, it took me like a month to get normal, dude. You know why?
And this is.
He was like, no, you're not. I'm not coming to you.
Hold on, I have to close the door. This is made for, it's not actually made for weaving. It's called a, I don't know how you pronounce it. Nail binding, I don't know. But I got it. I went down to the woolery. My husband took me down so I could bask in the glory. And I just walked around and I wanted everything, but this is one of the things I came home with. Mainly I bought it because it was purple and I thought it was pretty and it was small and cheap. So I brought it home and lo and behold, it actually works really well for this. As long as the yarn is somewhat thick. When it's too thin, when it's too fine and I try to use this, it tends to distort the weaving a little bit, which nobody wants that. I tend to fast forward a lot on the yarn review videos because I feel like people are watching. It's not really about watching me weave. It's about seeing how the yarn looks and how it weaves and how it turns out. So I don't know if this is entertaining to anybody, but I like to sit and watch people do things. So I thought maybe there'd be some other people out there who wanted to do this too. You can come in. Or not. Our house is really small and you can basically hear everybody as they walk around. I think my husband just came up the steps, but I think he's going back downstairs. One of our goals this year, because he is a potter, we want to add him. He is a part of Magpie and Molly. He just hasn't been on the channel, and we want to start putting his wheel throwing videos on here too. So that's pretty exciting. It's just only so much time in a day, you know? All right, we're almost finished with this. I didn't used to hem stitch at the beginning like this. And then I tried it once and I've never gone back. It's just so nice when you finally unroll it and you come back to the beginning and this is just ready. It's just finished and ready to come off. Almost to the end, and then we can get back to the weaving. It's not even, but that's all right. I'm going to do 3 in this one. And do 3 in this last one, and then I'll use the hem stitching yarn and I'll put that back through at the end. Okay. clear off this space a little bit. Drives me kind of nuts when it's too cluttered. Mainly just because it gets caught on things as I'm trying to go back and forth. All right. I'm thinking, since I just hem stitched, I'm going to go up a couple of inches. Oh, did I get that caught in there? Oh well. I accidentally got my weft caught in my hem stitching. I'm gonna go up a couple of inches, get a nice border going here, and then I'm gonna start alternating with the spice cakes. I'm of an age where whenever I hear or say spice cakes, I picture a bunch of cakes of yarn singing a pop song in different outfits. Was never really a big fan of the spice cakes, but it's funny now, even the things I didn't really like that much, just because they remind me of a certain time in my life, I like them now just from a nostalgic point of view. Okay, I think this is a good amount. Now let's start working this through and see how it looks. I'm thinking, I don't know, every other? I'm not sure. I'll do one and see what it looks like. Do we want to do every other? I'm not sure. My sleeves are driving me crazy. The vortex by itself looks so nice that I'm having second thoughts. Well, let's see how it looks. We can always take it back out. There we go. Okay. So I always have to get into a rhythm to remember, got to wrap around one. As you alternate, you got to make sure that one yarn catches the next yarn, if you know what I'm saying, so that it doesn't just get lost. Okay, let's do this for a while and see if we like it. I think that's going to be nice. Especially because as we go through, whoa, the spice cakes is a gradient. It's a slow and subtle gradient, but so that'll change as we go along, which I think will be really pretty. Nice, nice, nice. Move that over here. One of the things that I think is interesting about this shacked loom, and I don't know if this is just the flips or if it's all of them because this is the only one I have, is that maybe it's just my imagination, but it seems like there's less, I don't know, shed space. I feel like I have to advance a lot more frequently when I'm on this one. Then with my Ashford, I don't know. It could just be, my imagination, but it does feel that way. And they say that you should advance frequently anyway, and only weave with, I've read, you know, just a few inches. And I'm sure that's very good advice, but I've just never gotten into the habit. And especially when I'm recording, I like to have as much, you know, show as much as I can before I move it up. And so if I'm moving it every few inches, that would be, I think that would just make it not as fun to watch. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh boy. This is going to be really pretty. Really pretty. I'm so happy I found something to do with the spice cakes because I've had it sitting around for months now. Oops. Oh. Skipped a couple. All right, let's try that again. Somebody trying to come in? Hi. Are you watching?
Yeah.
Thanks, honey.
You're welcome.
What 9-year-old doesn't want to sit and watch their mom weave on a Friday night? All right, we've got too much. One of the things I love about doing 2 alternating yarns is that it makes such a pretty selvage. I doubt you can see that kind of detail, but I'll take nice pictures, nice close-ups. see. So if you've never done 2 alternating ones, what happens is if you don't sort of lock one with the other, what'll happen is when you pull it through, it just kind of, it's messy. It's like it's not, there's nothing to anchor it. So you have to make sure that one is linked around the other one, wrapped around the other one. And then when you pull it through, it holds it. It holds it so that it doesn't get sucked into the weaving. And it looks pretty. In my opinion, anyway. Advance again. I'm having brain fart after brain fart on this side. All right, let's advance it. Oh, I pulled it too tight. Oh, there we go. One of the things I love about this shacked loom is that when you advance it, the little locking mechanism makes a sound that reminds me of, it sounds like a roller coaster going up the hill. Or maybe I'm just nutty, but that's what I think of every time I hear that. It's that clickety-clackety sound. Why can't I remember that side? I've had a couple people ask me how I keep my selvages neat and even, and this isn't really the best example because obviously they're not straight. They're sort of scalloped, I guess you could say, but one of the amazing weavers at the Woolery, whose name I'm forgetting and I apologize, but she told me that you should never pull on your edge threads ever. And I believe her, and I know that she's right. And I do my best not to touch them. But I tend to sort of pinch them. So as it goes through, as it comes through, I just sort of grab it and pinch it and just hold it and then pull it until it looks about right. And then I let it go. So I think I'm still mostly following the rules of not pulling on it, but eventually I want to be one of those people who can just like not touch it and pull it and it's perfect, but I'm not there yet. So baby steps. I'm wondering if maybe I should zoom in a little bit. I can't tell if this is showing enough or not. Maybe I'll try zooming in. Oopsie. Just when I said I don't ever touch it. What's up, honey? You can come in. It's okay.
Grandma joined.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
Well, hello from Bellevue, Kentucky. Thanks for watching. Okay. I've lost my train of thought. I don't remember what I was just gonna do. Oh, I was thinking about zooming in the camera, but oops.
For me, the live stream is a bit delayed, but it's okay.
Daddy said it's delayed too. Let's try that for a while and see how that goes.
Hopefully nobody saw my face when I was walking into the room.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's...
Well, we can always blur it out later, honey. Don't worry.
No, they can't see me.
Okay.
Because if they see me, then they're gonna know what I look like from my channel. So that would pretty much just be a face reveal, and I do not want that for me.
Yeah.
That would not be nice.
Yep.
I'll just look around that chat.
Maybe you can be my moderator.
Yes! Hi guys, my name is Willow, and today I am going to be moderating this live stream.
Okay. What do you charge per hour?
$0.
Oh, perfect.
$0.
$0. I'll take it. Well, you can help me take care of the chat, huh?
Yes.
Oh, it is delayed, isn't it? That's okay.
Yeah.
just gonna turn the sound off.
Okay.
Because it would be annoying if it got into your mic and everybody just heard like a replay of what you were saying. So I'm just gonna turn it off because I can hear you.
That's smart thinking. You're catching it quite literally live.
Yes.
You don't need to hear.
Okay.
Let's advance a little bit.
Heather Trout said, "Looking good."
Oh, hi Heather. Thank you so much.
I'm just gonna sometimes say what people are saying in chat because it would be hard to keep on looking at chat while trying to do stuff.
It is, and I appreciate the assistance.
Yes. Shampoo, let's shampoo our hair, but I don't have any hair.
Honey, what are you doing?
I don't know.
That's okay. If you want to serenade everybody, that's fine.
I am just what the people call bored.
You're what the people call bored?
Yes.
Well, it's good to be bored sometimes.
Yeah. At least I have a...
Boredom inspires creativity, don't you think?
Yeah. At least I have a not human cat over here. A non-human cat.
Aren't all cats non-human?
I know, I just said that as a joke.
Oh, okay.
Where are you recording from? Oh. Wow, there are 14 people watching your stream right now.
Cool.
Hello, 14 human people watching this fun stream right now.
It's so exciting, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean,
people keep on saying that this is entertaining.
I'm kind of a nerd, so this would be entertaining for me, but, you know.
Yeah, other people keep on saying that it's entertaining for them, so honestly, if it's entertaining for them, that's all.
I mean, this is my idea of a fun Friday night. So.
Yes! Fun Friday night. An FFF. A fun Friday night. No, that's FFN. Why would I say fun Friday fight? Oh my god.
Oh, we don't want a Friday fight.
Who wants a Friday fight? Did I just say Friday fright? I think I did.
I'd rather have a Friday fright than a Friday night. Friday fight.
Friday fight. Yeah.
You're distracting me.
Somebody just said in the chat, Willow, do you weave? And I have tried once, but I messed up, and I've never gone back to it because...
Well, everybody messes up when they're learning.
Jason Trout said weaving versus knitting.
You've never tried knitting,
Yeah.
right? You tried crochet.
Yeah, I tried crochet once, but it was hard.
It can be a little fiddly when you're learning.
Fiddly
for
sticks.
sure.
Fiddlesticks. 13 people in our live stream now.
But you have a super cute little toy, vintage toy loom, and
yes.
A little toy rigid heddle.
Yes.
And
also that mini sewing machine thing.
You do have a mini sewing machine.
Also, you couldn't see it, but you know that thing where you can like go here and put little reactions?
Mm-hmm.
I was spamming hearts.
Thanks.
Spamming hearts all over the place. You got 14 current viewers.
Okay, honey.
2 chat rate and views are 63.
Okay, kiddo.
I just read the thing on the computer, but I don't know what chat rate means.
That's fine. I'm happy anybody came because it was unscheduled and spontaneous.
Shampoo, let's shampoo our hair.
This is gonna be really pretty.
Oh, well, I just realized the person who said, Willow, do you weave? Their name is Feral Redhead.
Yep.
That
They comment a lot on my channel.
Yeah, I noticed. I was looking at somebody else just put in 2 hearts in their reaction thing. Maybe that was me a while ago, but I don't know. But anyways, I looked at one of your shorts and I saw them. So that's cool.
It's fun. It's really fun that there are people who keep coming to watch things. All right. Almost time to advance again.
Okay, Feral Redhead said it was a pleasant surprise.
Oh, thanks. Well, now that I've figured out how to do this, I'm planning to do
kitty cat attack.
Loads more. No, baby. I don't want her touching everything because I might list this on the store, in the store when it's done. I don't want to be like, hey everybody, come buy this wrap that my cat walked all over.
Okay, Heather Trout said your co-host is cute. Is so cute.
She is cute.
Hi, my name is Willow, and today I am going to be reading your chat things. I don't know what to call them. And
Comments?
Comments, yes. And did somebody just put in a heart? Okay, well, anyways, so we also have another guest here, the Black Void Kitty. The Black Void Kitty, which is going to be attacking this beautiful piece for some reason, which it's probably not going to be, but it might. I also have a question. How are you setting up 2 cameras at each time?
Isn't that cool?
Yes, and
Because I have a webcam.
oh, Feral Redhead said it would be fun to do a Zoom meet. Then we could all chat and weave.
Absolutely.
I think that would be
I
fun.
haven't got a clue how to set that up, but I think it would be very fun, and I think we should figure out how to do that.
Yes, I could. I don't even know anything about Zoom, but I could help out on that.
But you're willing to learn, huh?
Yas. I just said yas instead of yes.
You are such a good helper.
Yes. Yas.
I think you need a title.
A title?
Yeah, you're part of the Magpie and Molly team now. What do you want your title to be?
What do you mean?
Like, do you want to be executive assistant in charge of chat? Do you want to be technical advisor? Do you want to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need a title.
I am going to be that random person who likes the bunny and just randomly comes into the live streams once in a while.
That's much too long of a title. Much, much too long. That would not fit on a business card, first of all.
Okay. How about it is the technical difficulties advisor?
Well, that's not very optimistic of you. You're just assuming we're going to have technical difficulties right off the bat.
Maybe once in a while.
Okay. What do you want to be when we are not having technical difficulties?
I am going to be... Heather Trout just said co-producer.
There you go.
Yes.
We were making this way too difficult.
I didn't know what to... Jason Trout said, or a Facebook group video chat.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. I don't have a Facebook group yet. I have a Ravelry group, but we can't do... I don't think they have that kind of a feature.
You could make one.
Well, I don't know that they... I don't know if they do live, group things. But yeah, we could do that on Facebook. We could do that on Zoom.
Yeah. If you're planning on doing it on Zoom, I could try and help you with that. But with Facebook, I don't know. I absolutely know zero about Facebook. So I don't think I can help you with that.
But I thought you said you knew zero about Zoom.
Wait, Feral Redhead said, I didn't know Facebook had that.
The only reason I know it is because I'm in a bunch of genealogy groups.
Yummy.
And I'm always getting pinged when they do live group chats. So I know it's possible, I just don't know how.
I think I just turned into a fairy and started floating for a sec.
I don't know what to say about that.
Okay. I'm so sweaty. Ooh, I found a random. I forgot what they're called. Those nail things. Nail file. Found a random nail file.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with it.
Put it back where you found it.
Okay. What do I do now?
Honey, you don't have to do anything. You can hang as long as you want to hang. And then go back to your 9-year-old world. I love having you here, but I don't want you to feel like you can't leave.
I'm a girly girl with a girly secret. Okay, Jason Trout said, it does, and you don't need a time chat.
Oh, you don't have to... Okay. All right. Well, I think this is a good goal to figure out. I was thinking about setting up a Facebook group anyway.
Okay, so this is confusing me because on my phone it is delayed, but on the computer it's not.
Well, the computer is where all of the signals are originating from, so I think that's probably why there's no delay. You think?
Yeah.
Okay, almost time to advance again.
Okay.
So, Willa, are you excited that it's gotten warm?
Yeah. When it was time to leave at school, I wanted it to stay that temperature for like the rest of the month.
I mean, looking at the forecast, that sort of seems like it's going to.
Yay!
I'm happy that it's warmer than it was, but I am not ready for hot.
Yeah, me either.
For sure.
I don't want. I wish that I could just quit summer.
I would also like to quit summer.
But only one day of summer, and that day would be swimming.
Ah.
Or 2 days. Yeah, 2 days.
I mean, if you could... We have to get the pool fixed up this year, don't we?
Yes.
Last year was kind of a hot mess with the pool.
Well, wait.
In the sense that we never really set it up. But...
Well, last year, when we went to New Jersey, you know, we went to the pool a couple times.
It was a beautiful, well-kept, amazing pool, but ours is not.
Yes.
It's a different league.
It's still water.
What?
It's still water.
As opposed to what? Kind of crazy pools are you going to in people's
A
yards?
still water.
Okay, honey.
I'm just kidding. It's probably not still water.
Well, it's not circulating water. I mean, except for the filter. I don't know.
So then you're just saying that it's still water?
Anyway.
2 people left because now we only have 12.
That's okay, honey.
Yeah, it's okay.
People aren't going to stay for hours and hours and watch me weave.
I like how, never mind. I swear, if I was, if I read the chat in a different channel where many people always at once chat in the comment section, just really fast, Oh, okay. Feral Redhead says, I agree. Winter and spring, 1 month of summer, then autumn.
I mean, I would counter with 1 week of summer, but I could handle 1 month.
Yes.
Max.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
If it never went above 60 degrees, I would be happy. But I know I would not be in the majority on that one.
Yes. Oh.
Willow, I'm gonna give the garden a try again this year. Do you want to help me?
Yes, definitely. Okay. Feral Redhead said, I'm weaving as well.
Oh, cool! What are you what are you weaving right now? What kind of yarn are you using?
Also, Heather Trout said, I love the fall.
Same.
Me too.
Fall
Fall's
all
the
day,
best.
every day.
Yeah, fall is the best.
And maybe like the first week of spring, because I do love when the birds start singing again and there's buds on the trees. But other than that, no, thank you very much.
It's cool that you both are weaving right now. Yeah, I think it would be fun, the idea of having like a little, kind of call thing where you could all just talk.
Totally.
And yeah.
Weavers of the world, unite!
Feral Redhead said, I was being nice. I take a week also. And Heather Trout said, I'm missing the summer right now because we had some snow.
We had such a crazy amount of snow.
Yeah.
And could not even walk to our cars for a solid, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
And it has finally melted today, so I'm very happy about that.
The first time I actually went out into the snow, it was like almost up to my knees.
It was a lot of snow for us.
Yes, for us.
Yeah. I'm sure people in Minnesota are like, 9 inches. But for us, that's a lot.
Heather Trout said, that's crazy.
Nico went outside, our little
Our tiny
border collie corgi mix, and it was like
up to her chest.
it was really cute.
Heather Trout also said ours is almost all melted.
Love it.
Ours is okay. Feral Redhead said Heartland in purple and Supernova purple Cosmo.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, purple is my favorite color, but that sounds like a really pretty combination. And Heartland is one of my favorite yarns. Favorite budget yarns, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But even not that.
Maybe if we could figure out the call thing, maybe Feral Redhead could show us what they made with the...
For sure, yeah.
If they're finished. Okay, Jason Trout said same.
Same to what though?
Like, same to like...
The fall, winter, snow conversation probably?
Oh, Jason, I think he deleted the message because it says message retracted.
Okay.
Maybe he messed up, so he's just going to say it again.
Could be. All right, let's advance.
I actually am enjoying this live stream a lot.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's really fun.
I think it is very fun. Okay, Feral Redhead looks like the Aurora Borealis.
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 Oh.
Borealis.
Now I want to go buy that combination for sure.
I bet it looks like very, very nice.
I couldn't find Supernova to save my life when I first saw it. online. It took me forever to get a hold of them. And now they're all, they're fairly well stocked, so might have to go get more.
Wee! Bark, bark. Okay. ASMR. I'm not actually clicking the thing, I'm just tapping it. I like how, if you just lay a finger on your keyboard for just a sec, it will make, a really clicky sound. I'm hardly even touching it, and it's making the sound.
My keyboard is very clicky.
I have the same keyboard as you, but different colors, so mine too.
Yep. I know, you were very insistent that your keyboard needed to be clicky.
Yes, because how else am I supposed to have a very satisfying experience while going on my computer? By listening to some other... Oh wait, Jason Chat said, same to the snow melting away.
Yes.
Yes.
Snow is pretty until it thaws and refreezes and thaws and refreezes and thaws and refreezes, and you break your butt every time you try to walk outside.
Yeah, since it's melting and there's a lot of ice below the snow, I almost bit it when I was walking outside. I was just walking, and then I slipped on this this very clear thing of ice that I didn't even notice. I was like,
I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad you caught yourself.
yes. Okay, fellow redhead said, I have a bunch of colors. Using it for weft makes it go a long way.
Yes. The supernova?
Yes.
I was surprised by how much I had left over.
I like the colors you're using.
These are pretty, aren't they?
Yeah.
Can you believe these just happened randomly, accidentally?
Yeah, they're pretty.
Not even from the same brand, and they look like they were made to go together.
So, are you making a scarf?
It's going to be more like a wrap,
Oh, okay.
wider than a scarf.
Yeah, I can see that because I thought it was a bit wider than usual.
Mm-hmm. Figured we might as well go for it.
Yeah.
Do you want to grab this? Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
Brown Redhead said yes.
I can't wait. I really want to sit back down with mine and do warp and weft. I'm curious to see how that'll go. But I've got so many things to do this weekend. I have this. So, can you see all these on the camera, Willow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You have to.
So I've got Big Twist sprinkled icing, which is...
I mean, it's a bit bright, but you can still see it.
Okay. And I've got Lucky Brand Cotton Blend, Variegated. I've got some KC Superwash wool. This one's really pretty. Big Twist Flourish, which is a new one. And then I've had this forever. This is Universal Yarn Color Burst. So these are all in the queue.
Oh, and also, Jason said, Willow, do you want to tell Aunt Heather what we did in art class this week? We did single point perspective and I forgot the other one, but second point perspective. Okay, anyways, and Feral Redhead, they said two things, and they said it's really beautiful, and then the other they said you're weaving combinations on the loom.
one of the things that's been really interesting to get used to, because I was a knitter for a long time, and generally I would only knit with one yarn, and then when I started weaving, I suddenly had to think about warp and weft, and at first it was kind of hard, but now I really enjoy coming up with combinations.
Yeah.
Especially when they work. But
So pretty much Feral Redhead said, it's really beautiful, your weaving combinations on the loom. So yeah.
well, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, why can't I get this side right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Something seems off and I don't know what happened. Oh, I know what I did.
What did you do?
I put the second pick in the same shed as the last pick.
Oh,
That's why it wasn't wrapping right.
okay.
There we go.
Wow, wait. Have you been streaming for 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 26 seconds?
Don't know. That sounds about right, though.
Because it says that. I think.
I figure I might as well just leave it on while I work.
Yeah.
And if people want to pop in, that's awesome.
And maybe you could do a part 2 if you have to go to bed.
I will eventually have to go to bed.
If you're not done and if you have to go to
Oh,
bed.
I see what you're
so,
saying. Yes. Well, I mean, this is going really fast, so I'm thinking I'll finish this and then sign off.
Yes.
Yes.
For your first live stream, this has turned out very well.
Why, thank you, my dear.
Yes. Just a note, you can set a goal which will just be on the top of the chat, kind of saying some words that you put in.
A goal?
Yes.
Like what kind of goal?
Well, you can really put anything you want in there. It will just be kind of on your screen,
Mm-hmm.
you know, here.
Okay.
It will be there, and you know, it doesn't actually have to be a goal. It could just be random stuff that you say if
Okay.
you really want it to.
All right. The funny thing is I don't really watch a lot of live streams, so I'm not as familiar with all the ins and outs.
Wait, Jason said, what has been your favorite yarn? And Feral Redhead, they said, I will share my projects on Instagram and tag you.
Yes, please.
So Jason asked, what has been your favorite yarn?
Talking to me.
Yes.
Laughing Cat Fibers.
Oh yeah, I remember when
The It's Okay to Be a Unicorn that glows in black
LED
light.
Oh, yeah, black light.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was cool. I liked that. I like that too.
Yeah, I would say that was probably been my favorite so far.
Yeah. I like how 2 comments went in at the same time, so I had to read both of them.
You're being so helpful.
Yeah.
I mean that sincerely.
I just want to make it so you don't have to keep on looking at the chat and boom, chicka boom. And plus, I think it makes the live stream much more fun when you talk to your viewers.
You're so cute.
Oh, wait. I like Feral Redhead's profile picture.
Mhm.
It's a cat.
The kitty, yep.
Kitty.
Kitty, kitty.
Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Yeah. At first I didn't want to talk, and now I just want to.
You've gotten over your shyness.
Well, not like that. I just didn't want to interrupt your live stream, but now I'm just tagging you.
We're casual.
Yeah.
No biggie.
Chill.
Yeah.
We're just chill guys.
We're just chill, man.
Ah, this is a compliment for me. Jason said Willow is great.
Willow is great.
Thank you. You are just like the chillest guy. And it has been like such a great time being your co-host. Like but don't leave. It's not. I didn't say that because the stream is over.
Co-host, co-producer,
Co-producer.
MC, apparently.
MC.
What else do you do?
What does MC stand for?
Master of Ceremonies is, I think, what it stands for, but it basically means like the host, you know?
But I'm a co-host. So you're the host.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
You're my Ed McMahon.
Wait, what?
I knew you were gonna say that.
Wait, what did you say though?
I said you're my Ed McMahon. Or not my Ed McMahon, my
I knew you said man, and I'm like, I'm not a man.
or was it? Why can't I think? That's alright. It doesn't matter.
Heather Chat said, what did Willow do in art class? Oh, and Feral Redhead said, I agree, and the kitty is Johnny.
Aww.
Aw, Johnny is very cute. But also I did single point perspective in art class, and today I kind of forgot the word. Second point perspective? 2-point perspective? 2-point perspective. 2-point perspective.
I'm like,
somebody just put in 2 hearts. 2 hearts!
2 hearts beating as one.
You kind of sound like Twilight Sparkle when you said that. Like 2 hearts beating as one.
Probably because you guys forced me. Oh, oops! Dropped my microphone. You guys forced me to watch that endlessly when you were little.
Let's just ignore that. Pretend like that didn't happen. Anyways, Heather Trout said, pretty cool. And you have a great teacher. Yes, I know, right? Like, my teacher is so good. Hiccup it, hiccup it, hiccup it, hiccup it.
Somebody is a ham.
Hiccup, hiccup. And, Jason Trout said thanks to Heather Trout. Feral Redhead said, thank you! You sound so creative. Yes. This pretty woman over here is very creative. Very creative.
I'll pay you later.
I said it was for free.
It's just a joke because you're...
I know. It was a joke too.
Well, I'm joking at your joke.
Yeah, and I'm joking at your joke of joking at my joke. Part 27,000 million quadrillion of us saying random jokes and then being goofy.
We are usually being goofy, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, we are. That is so delayed. How do I make it so it's not delayed?
I don't think you can. That's just how it is.
Like, I've tried and tried to go forward, which you can do that in live streams.
But you can only go forward as far as...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. The thing is, nobody else knows it's delayed because they're not actually in the room.
What,
Do you see what I'm
why
saying?
does it say 11 viewers, but on here it says 10?
I don't know, honey.
I'm a girly girl. Oh, because I accidentally left for a second. And probably this is just delayed.
That's okay.
It was an accident, mother.
You are fired. Fired, I say.
Excuse me? Did you just say that I'm fired?
Yep, you're fired.
You're fired. You're fired. Oh! Feral Redhead said, Willow, what are your favorite art supplies?
Oh, how much time do you have?
I'll just say some of mine because honestly, I have so many that it would take up this whole entire
Well,
time.
honey, we're just hanging out.
I know.
Rattle them off.
I know. Anyways, you know, I don't even know what my favorite is.
See, you're under pressure now, and your mind's going blank. That's what happens to me. Let's see. Well, you go through phases. Like for a while, you were really into pen and ink.
Yeah.
Like a quill pen.
I was actually gonna say pen and ink. Wait, I'm gonna BRB.
Okay.
I want to actually display a very Sigma drawing. Where is it? There is it. Yeah. I need to find it. Okay, this is good. No way.
What's that?
Huh. I'm just gonna try and find a nice, actually nice. I like this. I'll just show this, I guess. So I just wanted to, since we're talking about art, let's just show some of my art.
Okay. You tell me if it's on the camera very well.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Jason Chat said, Willow, I think Stacy is saying you sound creative. And Feral Redhead said, I am. Do you like drawing or painting? Drawing.
Mm-hmm.
Automatically drawing. I'm not really bad at painting, I wouldn't say, but I just don't really like to do it, so. How about, why did that drawing that I showed kind of looked goofy on the stream? It looks kind of weird on the stream.
I don't know.
But so you just got a notification saying that your desktop is now shared with Jason Trout.
Weird. I wonder why.
Oh, and Feral Redhead said that I'm Stacy, so we can call them Stacy for now on.
Okay.
So I will no longer have to say Feral Redhead anymore.
Okay.
No more Feral Redhead. Feral Redhead. And Stacy said, "Your art is amazing. I think you're very talented." Thank you.
I
I'm getting
agree.
all the compliments. Ah, I just must be the owner. The owner of art. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, my art kind of looks a bit goofy on camera.
Well,
Like the arms look thinner.
well, maybe the light was just washing it out or something.
Yeah, probably. Why is there a big... You know, not gonna lie, just made the arms thin in general, but I didn't make it that thin. I mean, normally I just do the arms like really lazily, so I just said lazily.
That's a word.
Jason said she is, and then Stacy put a laughing emoji. How about if I can find myself a pencil, I am going to just sketch out a hand because I'm bored. And not gonna lie, drawing hands when you're bored is very entertaining. So why are you laughing?
Because it was an odd thing to say. You're a funny kid.
I saw these memes where people are like in text above and like it's saying like hands are so hard to draw, and then they say literally legs, and then they show like eyes or something as like a joke. So it's kind of confusing the first time you see it, because you're like, that doesn't make any sense until you realize it's a joke.
Well, the spice cakes yarn is not making as much of a gradient as I thought it was going to. It's basically just been orange the whole time, but that is okay.
Stacy also said everyone around you is creative. That's the best.
We are a house full of creative, okay, lady.
Who are you calling lady?
You, I'm calling you lady.
But I'm not a lady. I'm a girl.
Okay.
Isn't lady like a
Little
girl?
lady then, how's that?
Okay, good. Because I thought that like lady was for older people.
Or very fancy people.
Yeah.
Like who curtsy and things. You could be that kind of lady.
I'm not. Like, I don't want to walk around going like this. Thank you. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not what they call fancy.
Okay. Noted.
I don't have a pencil, so it will be hard to draw hands, but I don't care. Because normally I have a different way of drawing hands, but with a pen I can't do that. Because I have to do a lot of erasing. A lot of erasing. And I'm saying like a lot of erasing. Oh, I found my little mini Barbie like, you know,
Sewing machine?
sewing machine that actually, like, kind of works. Like, not works in that way, but it goes kind of like,
It clicks.
Yeah. Ah, Stacy said, Lady Willow!
Lady Willow.
Yeah, it seems like the live stream's a bit delayed, but that's okay.
It's okay. Nobody would know if you didn't keep saying it.
Yeah. Aw, Linda said, Willow, you are very entertaining.
You're a little too entertaining. If I ever have to do this without you, people are going to be bored. They're going to be like, where's the entertainment?
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Okay.
No, they're not. No, they're...
It's going to turn into the Weaving with Willow show.
Yeah!
That does have a nice ring to it.
Oh, yeah.
Did I just hear Poppy say Russian roulette?
I think she did.
Do I need to go check on her?
Probably. She says that a lot, though.
Oh, okay. Maybe she doesn't know what it means.
She says it as a joke because she doesn't know what it means.
That's what I figured.
I look like one of those, like with this like bang style that I'm doing, I look like one of those teenage emo boys online that are just like, always like sticking their tongue out for some reason.
It's really a shame that we're trying to keep you incognito, because you could really be entertaining the crowd.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I technically could, because obviously nobody here even watches my channel.
Well, but that's not how the internet works.
Yeah, well. Jason Chat said, weave up Willow.
Weave up Willow.
Weave up Willow.
So, Jason Trouts, when are we going to have a Pottery with Jason video on Magpie and Molly?
We should do it. Imagine how entertaining a live stream would be with Dad, you, and me. That would be so entertaining. Like, if I was a different person, and I would watch that for, like, hours. Oh, like, it would just be constant laughing.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
And I know, you, Jason Trout's in the chat. I don't know what you're going to say to that. But it's going to be something good.
I don't really think there's a room in the house where we could have weaving and a pottery wheel at the same time, but it's a nice thought. We could do it virtually, I suppose.
Oh, Jason Trout said soon.
Soon. That's very vague. Nice job.
Imagine if he just breaks into the door and starts talking like, "Hi, my name is Jason Trout, and today," and then cuts himself off. Now that I think of it, it's not even that delayed, because we just said that like a couple minutes ago, and then you replied.
You're obsessed.
See, it's not that delayed. It's not that delayed. You only said that like a couple minutes ago.
Getting close to the end on this, I think.
Huh? Well, I think most live streams are kind of like that.
Well, I meant the close to
No,
the end
like,
of the...
I I meant the delay.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's just the nature of, it's just, you know, how it works, I think.
Yeah. But whenever you're watching like a live stream, it's kind of fascinating to think that this is going on right as you're watching it.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Like I sometimes watch live streams and I'm like, wow, the fact that they're doing this right now.
Like you're all under the same sky, looking at the same stars.
Yeah. Which you actually kind of are.
Yep.
Unless,
Looking at the same live stream.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll cobble something together for dinner so when I'm done with
Cobble?
this.
I don't want
Cobble?
coal.
What?
I said I don't want coal.
Cold. What makes you think it's...
I said coal.
Oh, coal. You don't cobble coal. Technically, you cobble shoes, but I'm not going to make you
I don't wanna
shoes for
eat-
dinner.
I was gonna say I don't want to eat shoes.
We have veggie chicken nuggets in the freezer.
Yummy! I'm gonna have some of those. I'm
All
gonna go ask father.
Father?
You know what?
And you said you weren't fancy.
I don't even have to get out of my seat because he's watching this. I don't even have to get out. I don't even have to go downstairs. He's watching this right now. He can just be like, "Oh, she wants veggie chicken nuggets. Let's go grab some."
You are drunk with power right now.
Excuse me.
Drunk with power.
It's like if I do this again, I'm not even gonna have to get up. I'm just like, if I want something from Dad, I don't even have to get up. Just say it in the live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Stacy said, "Do you make pottery, Willow?" I have tried a couple times, but I don't usually do it. I don't usually.
It's a lot harder than it looks, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I've never actually tried it, but that's what people say.
It is a lot harder than it looks. Like, normally when you see other people do it, they make it look so easy. Like, just placing their hands and just doing it. But for me, it's kind of confusing. Like, somebody else, like, for example, Daddy, he just makes a shape perfectly. But then I'm going...
You don't have to whisper. What's up?
I just wanted to say hi to the people watching.
Then say it.
Hi.
Don't get on camera, Daddy. We don't want you on, but you can.
Hi everyone.
Jason Trout said she has tried in school. I have tried in school, exactly.
Hello guys, it is me.
Me who?
It is me,
This is...
Pop-Tart. I'm not revealing my real name.
Why not?
Because...
It's in your YouTube channel.
Oh yes, it is me, Penelope. Yes.
Amy S said pottery? I'm a potter.
Oh, cool.
Amy S, I think they just joined.
Well, hello. Welcome.
Hello, Amy.
My husband, Jason, is the other half of Magpie and Molly, and he is a potter. And we're planning to get him on the channel at some point.
He has tried to record some stuff. Oh, Amy said, hello, kiddos. Hello, kiddos.
Hello.
Hello, Amy. Cracks back. is currently shared with Jason.
Not really.
I'm not gonna.
No
It's
revealing
okay.
personal information.
No, it's okay, honey. It's okay.
Oh, that's a Jefferson. Okay. Anyways, I wasn't gonna say the full thing.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I've forgotten what I was gonna say.
Stacy said it's fun to try pottery, then smush it.
Yeah.
Smush it. I've never tried smushing it, but that would be fun.
Yeah.
Well, you like smushing slime and stuff, so I would think, not that it's exactly the same, but
Jason said hi, Amy. Also, Jason Trouts. Did you remember?
You can reveal his full name.
It's literally in his name on YouTube.
yeah,
But
it's
anyways,
okay.
so they already know. But anyways, Jason Trouts. Did you remember about those veggie chicken nuggets I was talking about earlier? Yeah. Are you making them right now?
Drunk with power.
I don't even have to get out of my seat. I can just say it here, and she will reply. 10 minutes of Poppy acting like an eagle. Amy S said, hello.
This has gone off the rails a little bit. This is my life, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
Yep.
it is. And in
It's
fact,
a circus.
I just,
A
She instructed
circus.
us in 50 languages. Where's the microphone?
Mike's over here.
I mean, they can still hear you. I'm watching
If I
the
shout.
I'm watching the live stream on my phone.
Ha! Oh,
Heather,
it's late.
Heather Trout said, lol. And then Jason Trout said, I am not.
Not.
Oh.
I am.
So you're
Okay. Jason Trout, then you better be doing it. Then
You
you better
know-
be doing it soon.
maybe if you said please even one time, he would
Please.
consider.
Please, Daddy. Stacy
Oh.
said, "Oh my gosh, your kids are funny."
They are.
Turn it down, cause
You know, ladies and gentlemen, do you know when you eat food and then you want to eat more
Ow.
food but you're not even hungry?
yeah. That happens to me every single time when I eat Papa John. I'm like, my stomach's full, but I want to eat more pizza. And then after I finish, I can hardly walk because of my stomach. It hurts so bad.
Bro, like, I love how, like, Mom is supposed to be the star of this thing, like, this show, whatever this live is, but we're just here like, nah, it's gonna be about us.
That's called motherhood.
Okay, Jason.
Anyways, bye, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you in the
Thank you, Jason. He said okay. Thank
See?
you, Jason.
You have to be polite.
If not, I'm going to go downstairs and I am going to, I don't even know.
Empty threats.
Yes!
Whoa.
and Amy put a laughing emoji. Laughing to the point where tears are shredding out of your eyes emoji.
That is my my default
Yes!
state of being.
I have
Laughing
the
till I cry.
I have the
Or crying.
I have the urge to press that goal button because I know what it does, but I just don't. We don't have anything to put there.
I don't know what you mean. Like, what kind of goal?
If you want to walk up here and I'll show you what I mean.
No, it's okay.
It's just on the top of the screen. It's screen.
On the top of the screen.
On top of that.
Cute.
On top of the. It says goal, and you can tap that, and it will pop up, and you can type in some stuff, and it'll just pop up on your live stream.
Okay. Well, maybe next time.
If you have a goal, then yeah.
I don't understand. What kind of goal would I have?
I don't know.
I don't
and
know.
Not gonna lie, it doesn't even have to be a goal if you don't want it to be.
Okay.
It could just be random text, but it does say goal.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, like I said, for now I'm happy with how this went, and I don't need to make it more complicated. We're getting towards the end of the blinds here, I always use bamboo blinds as my warp separator, and I can see the end of it. So probably another 10 minutes and we're going to be finished with this.
I can hear my chicken nuggets order. Here comes Jason Trout.
Willow must think that delay is much longer than it really is because I got up and she asked me if the chicken nuggets are ready.
It's been 90 seconds. The oven isn't even remotely warmed up yet.
This has turned into the Will We Make Veggie Nuggets live stream.
This has turned into the Trout's Family Circus live stream.
Yes, it has. Let's all give Jason Trout a warm welcome.
Amy asks, where do you do pottery?
Or do you do pottery?
Well, it's probably you.
What?
None of the rest of us do pottery.
No, where does she do it? Like,
Oh, I thought you said she asked you. Okay, never mind.
No.
Sorry.
no, I'm asking her.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
Blah, blah, blah. I like how when we were talking about pottery,
I now feel like I'm intruding on my own live stream.
she was like, so we were talking about pottery, and then she was like, pottery? I do. I'm a potter.
Nice.
Did somebody say pottery?
Did somebody say pottery? Whee! I'm flying. Yippee! As you can tell, I'm the person who reads all the comments.
Yeah. The co-producer.
Mm-hmm.
Producer.
And co-host.
Co-host. Co-host. Co-host. Co-host. Wow, you got 98 views. So that means... Oh, Heather Trout said, have a good night, guys. Love you.
Oh, love
Night.
you.
Thanks for
Night.
stopping by.
Bye. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good rest of your night. Boom, chakalaka, boom, chakalaka, boom, chakalaka, boom, chak. Okay. Yeah, bye-bye, Heather Trout. There's so many trouts in there.
There's a lot of trounces.
It's a lot of Troutses.
Yeah. And the truth is, they all know us. Even the trouts fish in the sea. I mean, they don't. But... Hello, Jason. I'd like to buy a handmade mug. Do you sell online?
So I don't have any mugs to sell right now, but we used to sell in Magpie and Molly. Thank you for asking. But you know, if I make some videos on the stream, we're gonna put it up on the website along with the fiber work that Jen has been doing.
So not currently, but soon.
Oh, and Amy said I have a wheel and fire at a community studio.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Awesome.
Yeah, I work at Queen City Clay in Cincinnati, which...
Oh, somebody joined. And their name is Francine Brown, and they said, love watching you. I'm a new weaver.
Oh,
Oh,
wonderful.
yay!
Hello.
Hello.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, but Amy, I also work at a community studio in Cincinnati called Queen City Clay, and before that I was working at Core Clay in Cincinnati, and I think that community studios are so important. I think that it really helps us understand what we're doing, and you know.
Yeah, they're delicious.
Oh, Willow. I love you so much.
I love you too. Oh, okay. Stacy said, "Oh, good, thank you."
I mean, that is the goal, is to have a fully functioning dual channel / website.
You have a goal now. You have a goal
Oh,
now.
I do have a goal now.
But
I've got too many goals.
that's not something that. I mean, maybe it's not something.
So the not to interrupt, but the bamboo blind has fallen out, which means we are nearing the end of the weaving.
Okay, Stacy said weaving is the best. I wish I had started sooner.
Same. Should I tell the story of the gifted loom?
You can.
So I tell this story all the time because, I mean, I think I just can't even believe that I did this. But, so we've been together for how many years now?
We've
13?
been together for 13 years.
And our very first Christmas together,
Oh, it looks like I've never.
Jason bought me.
It looks like I've never heard this story before. So.
So I can continue?
Yes.
Thank you
yes.
so much. Jason bought me this beautiful Ashford rigid heddle loom.
Also,
And-
Francine said, "Me too. I'm a knitter and painter."
Ooh. Well, that segues into what I was just going to say, which is that at the time, I was an obsessed knitter. I was knitting all the time. It's all I wanted to do. And the thought of learning a completely new craft was so intimidating. And somehow I was like, oh, yeah, oh, that's so nice. Blah, blah. Anyway, I was intimidated and overwhelmed. And I set it aside. And it ended up in a closet. And it sat in that closet for 11 or 12 years.
11 years.
11 years. And you never mentioned it. I think maybe once in 11 years you were like, hey, you know.
The box got beat up when we moved around a few times. That's
Yep.
the only reason I talked about it.
And I can't believe that I mean, if I had given you something that nice and you had just left it in the box and stuck it in a closet, I don't think we'd still be married. But that's what happened. And then one day I was reorganizing and cleaning out closets and whatnot, and I looked at that box and I thought, I think it's time. And I got it out and I put it together, and I have not stopped since. So
Also, Amy said, "Super cool. I'm in San Diego, California. We have a great community studio. Get Centered Clay.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Get Centered.
call-
That's a
That's
great
awesome.
name.
I forgot
Great
the
name.
called Get Centered Clay."
Jen is a planner, and I feel like, you know, she was worried about changing completely up, so I think that's why she was hesitant. But you know, when she started, she jumped right in because I think she really found something worthwhile in the practice. It wasn't just about getting used to the loom. It was about, you know, it was about finding something that was rewarding. And I don't think there's any, as an art teacher, I don't think there's any time to stop or start a craft. And I don't think that you need to be doing something for years or, you know, a decade for it to be any more important. That's my 2 cents.
Also, did you hear about Mommy talking about you posting stuff on the channel?
Yeah.
We are gonna get to it.
Yeah.
Daddy has, you know, he works a lot
Yeah.
and he doesn't have as much free time, so. But we'll get there. I need to teach you how to edit so that you can do that part for
Oh
me.
yeah. I need to go online and look at Get Centered Clay
Oh, and also,
and see what that's all about.
speaking of editing, if you have any videos, or either of you have any videos, I can be your editor because I enjoy editing a lot.
I love that.
Done.
You're hired.
I mean,
I am hired.
I really love your price rates.
well,
It's $0 an hour.
well, what I was going to say is, in all seriousness, I would pay you for editing.
And she already had a knitting yarn stash, I bet.
Yes, that was the best part. Well, I think that was one of the big things that kind of kept me from starting it. I was like, I thought you could only weave with really fine, expensive, linens and fine wools and all this kind of stuff. And I just thought, it's going to be expensive. I don't know what to get. And it really, it's, yeah. And so one of the reasons that I wanted to do this channel is because I know when I was just starting out, I wasn't sure you could even weave with, knitting yarns or crocheting yarns, and maybe that's goofy. Maybe everybody knows that but me, but I think it's just nice to kind of see that, hey, I don't have to go out and buy all new supplies.
Yeah.
I also have something to say. My editing software CapCut, it's back now.
Okay.
Oh, good.
So that's good. I can finally edit now. Yippee!
But
Great.
I mean, I've gotten a kick out of you, diving into this for the last 2 years and trying to figure out what works. And I think, like, as a person who was teaching at a community studio, ceramics, I've had people who have come through all different walks of life when it comes to creativity, or even people who are trying something creative for the first time. And I've had a lot, when you do with clay, you get a lot of people who, like maybe they had a life in interior design and they always wanted to try doing pottery or something really creative in that realm. And they come in, and I've heard them have the same sentiment, like, oh, I wish I started this earlier. And the truth is that, you see them excel in just a short amount of time because they have passion.
Oh, also, Francine said, yarn addiction is real, LOL. I love going to the Fiber Fest.
And Stacy said, exactly, I wish that the yarn stores had rigid heddles to try. Oh, yeah.
And
yes.
And Amy said, it's awesome that you both have creative hobbies and support each other in growing as artists.
Well, thank you.
I do wish we had an accountant or a lawyer or somebody to supplement our income, but yeah. It is great having, we both understand the creative and the artistic, the mind and the process and everything. I've been getting yarns at a couple of the creative reuse centers here in town, and oh boy, it's really fun, really fun.
Also,
of course, it's kind of annoying because I have to bring them home and put them in the freezer for a couple weeks and all that, but just to be safe.
I'm bored, so I'm gonna make you a random intro. Because I'm bored.
With the new plug, I think it's hitting it, and it's rocking back and forth.
Okay. I think I bumped it.
Yeah, it happened a few times downstairs.
Okay, well.
It's okay, I mean.
Also,
working out the kinks.
Francine said, I'm lucky. Our local yarn store has all types of looms.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, wow. I mean.
Yeah, Francine, you're really lucky. We have to travel 2 hours to.
I mean, but the Woolery is, fiber heaven.
Yeah.
And yes, it's a trek. I can't really call it local for us, but boy, is it worth the drive.
Wait, 1 second. Quick. Wait, no. Also, by the way, how do you like this background?
Nice, yeah. We're getting very close to the
I
end.
think we also we live in a part of the country. Like I work in Cincinnati. We live and work in northern Kentucky. We're in a part of the country where craft is truly appreciated, and you have the arc from the Appalachians coming all the way up to the Ohio Valley, where this is a hub for the creativity that comes along with a craft and understanding of craft.
Close to the end, very close to the end. Ooh.
I have okay. Stacy says, I also quilt. I love colors.
Wow.
My mom taught herself so many different crafts. That's awesome.
Oh, go ahead. Were you gonna...
No. And then Francine says, oh, I love the woolery. We have Lofty Fiber here.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Is Lofty Fiber, did they do a lot of online as well? Because I know the woolery is normally strictly online.
Well, not strictly online.
Amy S., I'm processing wool and spinning my own yarn to weave.
Oh.
Eventually, yarn gets expensive. Yarn is expensive.
It is expensive, which is one of the reasons that I try to do, budget yarn here, is because we can't always go out and buy, local indie dyers. I would love to, but it's just not feasible. But, oh man, spinning. I used a drop spindle. I have a drop spindle. I've used it a couple times. I can't say I've really gotten the hang of it yet. I would love to have a spinning wheel, but that's for another day.
Francis replied to my question, yes, they do, with the selling online. Their looms make me drool.
I just got the name just went right out of my head. What was the name of my...
Is it the floor loom?
A Leclerc... I can't think of it. I'll put it when I finally get around to using it. I'll put it on here. It's a table loom.
I'm about an hour from Brasstown. So many classes, too little time.
I know the feeling. Oh, we're almost finished.
And Stacy says, exactly, my aunt lived in Lebanon, Ohio. She was always sending my mom beautiful handcrafted pottery and blankets.
And
that's awesome, friends. Stacy says.
The quilting. You talked about wanting to quilt years ago when we first got together. You have a quilting book or
I have
something.
a quilting book, and I quilted my sister's pillowcases when I first got it for Christmas, and that was amazing. But I mean, a lot of people know, and Lebanon is a perfect communication of that. The Ohio Valley, the Miami Valley. There's a lot of self-taught artisans, quilters, and there's an amazing communication in that work in Ohio in general. So
I don't have the patience for quilting. All those tiny seams and making them all match up and be perfect. I think I would get so mad every time something didn't match. I don't know. Maybe I just need to practice or something. now that I have all these amazing sewing machines, maybe I would like quilting, because
I definitely know what you mean, but you know, like when you see the scrap quilters, they weren't using patterns, as you already know. They were really just taking everything from hand. And I mean, they had those quilting circles where it was like, you know, that was the original, like, you know, chats. These mothers and grandmothers would get together and sitting in a circle and work on things. That blows my mind.
all right. I think we're just about ready for hem stitching. Maybe a couple more. Oh, I just forgot. I need to leave a couple inches without the thick yarn, so we do need to stop with that.
I wonder if the live stream is a good time to talk about some of the clippers and the scissors that you use.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. I mean,
it doesn't have to be this live stream, but
well, I mean, I'm a Guggenheim girl, lady. I love the Guggenheim stuff. Oh, can you imagine being sponsored by Guggenheim scissors? I would probably die of heart failure.
That would be a pinnacle for you, for sure.
It would be. Yeah, I'm not sponsored. I just love their stuff.
Yeah.
These are the latest ones that I've gotten. These beautiful little detail ones. And got these for Christmas. These little cute little
they're cute but deadly.
They are deadly.
Yeah.
I love them. I want to carry them around in my purse. I love them so much. And I got those really cute little they're like safety scissors. They're like adult, really sleek, blunt tip scissors that I love.
Jen does a lot with her studio space that I think is really amazing, and I would come up here and I would see something new added to the wall or some organization that she just put in, and you know, like, I'm lucky if I can walk through my studio, but her studio, everything is in its place, and she manages by seeing, like, how does this work? Do I need it? You know, does it need to be here? And then she'll, like, move it if it doesn't. I don't know about anyone else in the chat, but I definitely live in chaos where she lives in, like, some organizational thread.
Well, but I don't have I mean, this room is so tiny. I kind of don't have a choice.
Also, Feral Redhead, they said to call them Stacy, so just call them Stacy.
Okay. Sorry if I was saying the wrong name.
No, it's okay.
Stacy.
You weren't. Oh,
It's okay.
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
Okay.
I mean, I wasn't listening to what you were calling people.
It's a learning curve. That's what Stacey's saying right now. Fabric is like yarn. It collects easily. I'm glad you dipped your foot in quilting. Look into paper piecing. The designs are amazing. Yeah.
We have I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse, but we get interested in so many different things, craft-wise. What's up?
It doesn't have any sound right now because I didn't add any, but it's a bit laggy right now.
Oh, that's neat, honey. Oh, that's cute.
It's not done yet.
Okay, well, I'm trying to...
It just says enjoy.
Enjoy, that's cute. I'm almost finished with this and I'm very excited, so I want to get the hem stitching finished so we can get this thing off the loom and look at it.
One of the things I really I'm really happy with that I did for myself when I got my new job teaching at my daughter's school, I bought myself a subscription to Domestika, and I bet I bet other people have tried it, and you probably know about it in the chat. But it's really neat because it has fine arts, it has craft, and I mean I think they have, you know, as a craft artist who got a fine arts degree, I always lean more to craft, but I think that they're equal in many respects. But the Domestica was neat because I can watch a video and kind of refresh on things maybe I tried in school that I haven't done in a long time, or I can learn a new craft. So, you know, like, it's always tempting when you open something up and you just type, you know, like I was typing, you know, making paper clay and doing molds from paper clay and different things like that. And it can be addictive learning something new. But I also think it's really important to be a constant student.
Also, Stacy said, beautiful scissors. I think having beautiful tools makes the creation so much more satisfying.
Agreed.
Oh, yes. Could I trim things with 99-cent scissors? Yes. But would it be as fun? No.
Also, about the editing thing that I was telling you about earlier, if you, like, since you already have, like, you know, your editing style down, you could just do that yourself if you want.
Okay.
But I could sometimes do a little. Oh, and Stacy also said creators are always creating.
It's true.
It's true.
True.
I read this book years ago. Oh, and I've started it now. I can't even remember the title, but it was about, this might be a little woo-woo for this, but it's about, like, soul contracts. And one of the archetypes is the artist. And I read through it, and it was, I mean, I just had to laugh because it just described me to a T. So we are almost finished, and I'm very excited.
Okay.
I wish I could fast forward this part like I do on the videos.
Well, that's the only bad thing about live streams is you can't edit it while you're doing it.
And there's no undo button.
Yeah. So and you can't cut anything out, so if you make a mistake, no
Yeah.
cutting it out. Might. Why is there two screens? That should be good.
What you doing, kiddo?
Just moving things around on the desktop.
Okay, just don't turn off the live stream when we're
I was
almost
just
finished.
Marveling. Studio artichoke. I was just marveling at the speed of your hem stitch.
Oh, and
Thank you.
I think they just joined because
It's just
Yeah.
practice.
So somebody just joined. So hello, Studious Artichoke.
I love that name.
Whatever.
Well, welcome.
Yes.
You're just in time to see the finished product here.
Wow, Mother. So
Yes.
so far, 113 people joined your live stream.
That's
Aw,
great.
that's nice.
So
I completely agree. Stacy says I'm about 3/4 on the way done.
like on that one.
The Supernova
Yeah,
and
the
Heartland
Supernova.
combo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
I've got some Heartland in there. and some more Supernova, I might have to try the same.
Where do you hail from, Studious Artichoke?
Well, they might not want to say, but...
That's fair. Feel free not to say.
Feel free to stay incognito.
Just give you a little hug. Now I can go back down. Yeah, baby. Okay. Another pet. Oh, Toby, you're so warm. I bet you're so warm.
I know that you put that needle. You're using the wood one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That metal one, I always stab myself.
Yeah.
It's...
Daddy, about the veggie chicken.
Can you see
Canada.
it?
Oh, nice.
Canada.
But I have this amazing... It's like an upholstery
Yeah.
needle, and I love it so much, but every single time I use it, I end up stabbing myself, and I mean really, like,
Oh.
bleeding stabbing, so...
Oh.
Oh, I would love to be in Canada right now. Anywhere is better than here.
So, anyways.
The phrase you're looking for is, anyway. All right, let's see here.
Okay.
Willa, we're almost finished, and then I'm going to come down and we'll figure out a late dinner, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's wonderful that, you do the live stream and, you're getting this many voices from different parts of
It's neat, isn't
the
it?
Americas. I think it's amazing.
Yeah. All right, let's cut this. Loosen it up a little bit.
Francis said, "I agree with you, Molly."
I'm always afraid I'm going to cut these little strings.
I like how they said, I agree with you, Molly.
Yeah.
I mean, what else are they supposed to call you?
Yeah.
Okay, almost done.
One of my heads, like, we were doing a lot of ceramic videos on the Instagram, and I felt like I ran into a repetitive nature, which kind of like...
Go ahead, when you're finished.
Well, I ran into a repetitive nature, so like one of the things that are stopping me from wanting to get right into it is I want to figure out a plan.
Sure.
To a plan.
Also,
Stick to the plan.
thank you, Stacy, for being here like the whole entire time.
I know,
Oh,
it's
so
amazing. All right, so here we go.
Yeah, let's do it.
So I love already the fact that the spice cakes is blending almost perfectly right here, and as we pull it off, it's going to get brighter and brighter.
Oh, Stacy said the heartland is called Hot Springs. Funny enough, being purple.
I know Hot Springs. It's one of my favorite colors of Heartland. So there we go. Oh wow, this is very it may be a little too dense, but we'll see after it
looks
gets
thick just from here.
It's very thick.
Yeah.
After it is wet finished, hopefully it'll soften up a little bit. So let's take this off of here. One of my favorite things about the shacked looms as opposed to the Ashfords is that you can just
pull the dowel out.
Pull the dowel out.
I love watching what you're doing on the screen right now.
And then I can just pull these out.
Smart idea of putting your face and then your loom, so like, because, you can't go back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah, I thought, it would be a nice idea.
It makes sense for the live.
Yeah.
And I'll just get those knots later. So
Also, I like how you put your face on the bottom because when it's at the top, it's harder to just automatically see. Oh,
It's a little stiff.
Oh, Stacy said it was a lovely Friday night. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you. It was a very fun Friday night. I'll be around all weekend, so feel free to stop back.
You are also talking about in the future maybe doing more live streams.
That's what I mean. I'm going to be doing some all weekend.
Oh yeah.
Because I've got this whole basket of stuff that I want to work on.
Stacy said it looks absolutely beautiful. I think they couldn't say the rest, but they said it looks absolutely beautiful.
Thank you very much, and thank you for hanging out with
thank
us.
you.
So, not bad for our first live stream. I think we should.
And she also said I'm thinking of putting dowels on my Ashford.
Oh, sure.
And Francine said very beautiful. See you tomorrow night.
Oh, fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank
see
you.
ya.
I didn't even know you could put dowels on an Ashford. Now I have something else to look up.
Yeah, totally.
Because that would be amazing.
Yeah. I wonder too, like, yeah, if you were wet blocking, if it's something that could be a short.
Oh yeah. Well, I've had people ask me to show them my process, and I don't think it's a very fancy process, but I could do that.
Dipping it in water.
Well, I mean, but they don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
Oh,
But
you
anyway.
just got a Kids Messenger Facebook notification.
Okay. Well.
Maybe it has to do with Lord.
Okay. I guess we'll stop it here. I'm gonna go make my kids a very late dinner, and I'll be back probably tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon.
Well, this is what when you're producing videos, Willow, you're gonna have to know that you're gonna have some late dinner
Long
nights.
hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks everybody for stopping by. I really do appreciate it.
Oh.
And yes.
Linda said, "Well done. It was fun.
Oh.
Well done.
Awesome.
It was fun.
Thanks, Linda.
Thank you very much.
Thanks everybody.
Oh, and Studious Artichoke said, "Thanks for a fun stream."
Oh,
Aw.
that's wonderful.
Thank you. All right, I can't wait to do this again. So, bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Thank
Willow,
you.
you wanna turn it off?
Yeah. So bye. Amy said, "Beautiful piece."
Thank
Oh,
you.
Thank you. I didn't do anything, but I'm saying thank you.
Sure.